The spirit who borrowed eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but what happens when the soul looking through them isn't yours? Gather close, wanderers of stories. This tale drifts between two worlds, the realm of the living and the quiet place where forgotten spirits wander, forever searching for the light they once knew. This is the tale of Amiya, the blind girl who dreamed in color and the spirit who borrowed her eyes. In a small fishing village carved like a crescent moon along the Luzon coast, there lived a girl named Amiya Tanabe. Her eyes were pale as seashells, clouded since birth, yet when she smiled, it felt as though she saw something far beyond sight itself. Her grandmother, Lola Sachi, often whispered that the sea had claimed her vision before her first breath, a price paid to save her life. Yet Amiya was content. She heard what others never could, the sigh of waves whispering to the dead, the breath of the wind brushing against nipper huts, the soft click of her grandmother's prayer beads at dawn. Every night, she sat by her window, facing the restless ocean. Lanterns swayed outside like patient spirits, bowing in the dark. Amiya, Lola Sachi would murmur, "What do you see in that darkness of yours?" And Amiya would smile faintly. "Dreams, Lola. I see dreams. They glow even where light doesn't reach." Her grandmother would cross herself and whisper, "Then pray, child, that the darkness never answers back." But that night, it did. The air turned still, heavy as wet silk. The waves held their breath. Then came a voice, soft, hollow, sorrowful. "Then lend me your sight, child of dreams, for I have wandered too long in shadow." Amiya froze. The voice came not from outside, but from within the wind. "Who are you?" she whispered. "I am a spirit," it said, "one who has forgotten what light looks like." His tone was not cruel, only ancient, weary, longing. "You wish to see?" she asked, trembling. "Only for a while, until dawn. Lend me your dream eyes, and I shall return them when the sun wakes." Fear fluttered in her chest, yet pity too. Something in his voice felt unbearably lonely. "Take them," she breathed, "but promise you'll bring them back." The wind sighed, deep and cold. Then the world flashed, and for the first time in her life, Amiya saw. The lamp flickered gold. Her grandmother slept beneath woven blankets. Shadows danced across bamboo walls. Colors bloomed before her, like spirits made flesh. But the joy that surged inside her wasn't hers. It was his. The spirit was seen through her, through borrowed eyes. Each night he returned. Each night the wind whispered his longing, and Amiya, against her grandmother's warnings, lent her sight again. Through his gaze, she beheld wonders she could never touch. Sakura petals drifting down Kyoto's hills, fox spirits dancing through shrines, long abandoned by gods, rice fields glowing silver, beneath the moon watched by unseen souls humming in the wind. He showed her worlds beyond Luzon and beyond life itself. "You see the world's face," he told her, "but I see its scars." "Then maybe," she whispered, "we both see the truth." Their voices wove together like lullabies between two realms, the blind girl and the sightless soul. As moons passed, Amiya's eyes began to ache, even her dreams dimmed. "Spirit," she whispered one night, "my eyes grow heavier each day. You always return them, don't you?" A long silence, then a hollow voice. "I return what I can, what you can. The more I see, the more your light fills me. I cannot wander blind again. You promised." A sigh rippled through the window, broken and cold. A promise made in darkness has no witness. And from that night on, he stopped speaking. But she felt him. When she closed her eyes, she saw things she shouldn't. Faces of strangers, shrines on distant hills, storms over unseen seas. He was living through her even beneath the Sunday. Lola Sachi grew fearful. "Child," she whispered, "your eyes look like the sea before a typhoon." "There's someone looking out from me, Lola." Amiya trembled. "I can't close the window anymore." The old woman clasped her hand tight. "You lent your eyes, didn't you? Foolish girl. Spirits don't borrow, they take." "But he's not evil," Amiya said softly. "He's just lost. Then make him find himself before he drags you into his darkness." That night, beneath a blood-red moon, Amiya obeyed. She sat before a bowl of still water, the moon trembling in its surface. "If you want your eyes back," her grandmother warned, "call him by name. But beware, names are doors, and not every door should be opened twice." Amiya leaned close, voice trembling. "Spirit of the wind who borrowed my eyes, show me your name." The reflection rippled. The water turned cold. A face emerged, pale, beautiful, sorrowful. "I was once called Takeshi Nohara," he said, A soldier who died with open eyes, yet saw nothing worth living for. I wandered blind through 1,000 dawns until you let me see again. Amiya's breath quivered. Then, see no more. Give them back. He tilted his head gently. And what would you see, Amiya? Darkness, pain. I can show you worlds. I don't want your worlds, she whispered. I want mine. The water shattered. Then come and take them. The air exploded into storm. Lanterns fell. Bamboo groaned. Amiya was lifted by the wind itself. You can't cast me out, he roared. You gave me your eyes. You opened the door. Then I'll close it myself. From her pocket, Amiya drew a shard of mirror, one her grandmother used to trap wayward spirits. In its fractured surface, she saw not her reflection, but those glowing, desperate eyes. You can't live without me, he hissed. And you can't exist without my sight, she screamed. Then she crushed the mirror in her bleeding hands. Thunder tore the heavens. The wind screamed. And then, silence. When calm returned, Amiya lay in her grandmother's arms, blind once more, blood on her palms, but smiling. Seasons passed. Her hair silvered. Her face softened with peace. She never married yet. She was never alone. Sometimes, when the wind brushed her cheek, it carried a whisper. You still dream beautifully, Amiya. And she would smile into the darkness. You may watch, Takeshi, but never again through my eyes. And the wind would sigh not mournfully, but with quiet gratitude. Then, through my own, I will remember you. To this day, when monsoon winds sweep across the Luzon coast, elders tell their children, when the night is heavy with memory, and the waves whisper names you do not know, you may see two shadows walking side by side, one blind, one unseen. They say, Amiya still listens to dreams, and Takeshi still watches the world he once stole. Moral, compassion without caution is an open door. Not every lost soul wishes to be saved. Some only wish to borrow the warmth they've forgotten. And so, dear listener, if ever the wind brushes your face on a still night, whisper a prayer before you sleep, for not all spirits come to haunt, some come to see. But if you wish to see further, to walk where legends breathe, where spirits whisper through forgotten tongues, and every tale hides another heartbeat, then follow the path where stories never die. Step into the firelight. Join us at Folktales of Many Tribes, where every shadow has a story, and every story remembers you. Wind rises once more, a final whisper, until the next tale finds you.